Welcome to Arkive. This is where the story, or should I say stories, begin. A PvP server-ish with a bunch of amazing creators who all have gotten together in order to fight for gold. Who will become the richest and who will make some enemies? Well, let's find out with the first story. Kitty's story. We started off with a bang, and I had an idea, but as you may know, sometimes when you have a cool idea, they don't go quite as you planned. It was cold, foggy, and rainy, and I ran into some friends who looked as though they had a way better start than me.
Hello.
I wanted to hide from everyone, and I thought I had the most clever idea. Or so I thought. As the sun started peeking through the dreary day, I got my first tame and I named her Kiddodo. I then picked a spot that I was sure no one would find, quite possibly even myself. I do tend to get lost pretty easily. I knocked out a mate for Kiddodo and named him Fodder and attempted to tame a Mosschops, who was very greedy, if I may say so myself. I then lost track of my two little comrades, who sadly died to their annoying cousin in the sky. And now, cold and alone and in the dark, I began what I should have done before the sun went down. Meanwhile, while grinding, I heard someone exclaim my name.
Kitty!
Friend or foe? I don't even know. Look, it's I Don't Skate,
I got bullied by a snake.
who seemed pleasant enough, so I let my guard down. It's not like I could find anyone anyway. He warned me of dangers and went on his merry way.
Look, I recommend not going that direction, because, yeah, big snake, very dangerous. See ya!
I then set up shop in my very, very hidden location and watched the sunrise before finishing everything else up. While oot and boot, I saw a wild chromata appear, who was completely oblivious to me sneaking up on him. So I did what I had to do and bullied him. And then I ran away. I was so proud of what I had done. And as I was running, I saw wild natural causes and attempted the same thing. But let's just say he's a tad better than me, and well, I went for a nap. Once I awoke, I realized I was surrounded, so we took this fight off to the beach, where Vad placed a bet on the fight to the death for one whole coin.
Right now, I've got one gold coin on this fight. Right now, to chill you, and whoever wins not only gets the gold coin, but you also definitively win this argument. It can't be brought up again. I will hand one gold coin and put it on the ground right now, just to prove that there's a gold coin, okay? I've now dropped one gold coin. Crow's gonna inspect it. Is that a gold coin right there? He took it.
Let me see.
He just took it.
Crow's is like yoinking the coin and he's out of there.
Hey, look, I'm a crow. I like shiny things. Sometimes I can't help myself, but it is in fact.
Okay, who's gonna say go? Who's gonna say go?
I'm going
It's
to
called
say
the glory coin.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh boy. He's fast. He's really fast. The level advantage might play a part here, but it could just be the accuracy. I'm seeing lots of 5 damages. No one has put any points in the melee, so it's going to be a knockout drowning victory. Crow, what do you think? Who's your money on?
My money is on my.
I sadly lost this fight, and that was gracious enough to let me live. So at least I have that going for me, right?
So I could kill you, but I won't. I will just claim victory. I will claim moral high ground and not kill you even though I won.
But Vad being so nice, he decided that he was going to give me a coin, and that stole it from me. And well, doing just exactly that is what's going to put you on Kitty's poo list, sir.
Kitty's gonna cry.
At least he left me a peace offering, but I'm not too sure if this will get him scratched off the list that quickly. But then they invited me to their tribe, so well, I had nothing better to do, and maybe that would put him on a better list than the poo list. We set off as the 3 besties, or so they thought. With that, we decided to fly off looking for perhaps a better location, as it seemed quite a lot of us had had this same idea on where to start. We found this very nice spot in the swampish area that could prove to be decent, as long as no more stranger dangers spawned in.
Kitty. Nope, it was right underneath you. Do not move. Don't aggro that snake over here.
And with that, I started setting up as Nat went to go and get Crow.
Kitty, well, do you want to start making a little hut here, and then I'll go fetch Crow?
But that proved to be more difficult than I thought.
Natural, where'd you go?
And while I was at my first base location, making my way back,
I picked someone off their Pteranodon in this area and dropped them in the redwood, so...
I learned Nat was making even more enemies.
Wait, what?
I think it was Aaron.
No, you didn't.
I dropped him in the swamp. That's whose Pteranodon I killed. That's how I got the second PT saddle.
Oh, you killed a PT of a different player already?
Yeah, I did.
But anyways, once we finished building up, I decided to borrow the PT and head over to the marketplace to see what was actually going down. Skate was there and he had a Prezi for me.
It took all my my determination not to try and kill him, but you know, I decided I would leave him alive.
We all know how much Kitty loves Prezzies, yay! That's when Aaron Aztec appeared, and he seemed like he was on a mission.
Oh, it's Aaron. Hi, Aaron.
Hey, what's up, bro? Good thing I'm already rich. I'm gonna go buy some stuff.
What, you got gold already?
Yep.
Just like that, Nat had a bounty on his head.
Well,
Get a cool notification pop up on your screen.
yeah, Nat's got a Nat's got a bounty. First bounty.
And Aaron flew off into the horizon. With all the commotion going on, Skate and I decided to blow off some speed by jousting each other,
Go.
which was rather fun, although I probably need some practice.
Oh yeah, that worked perfectly.
But Skate was nice enough to let me have
Good job.
one hit on him. Back at home, I came up with a devious plan. You know, since Nat had a bounty on his head, and well, he did knock me out numerous times and stole a coin from me, I decided to make my first enemy. But being the nice kitty I am, I got all his stuff and put it in the smithy so he wouldn't lose it all, except for those precious coins. Tit for tat, you know? I then left the tribe and did what I had to do, accidentally killing Crow in the process. I'm so sorry, Crow. I then took his implant and went on my sneaky way, only to meet my demise by an old nemesis. Finally making it to the marketplace, about to claim the bounty. But I quickly got distracted by CJ the Cheese DJ's large Sarco in the corridor.
Damage, you guys do this? Wait, did that work?
Apparently I'm a great guinea pig.
It didn't damage her, but she went flying. I'm sorry.
And then I got distracted by Skate giving me some precious Pego and pterodon eggs. And that's when Nat appeared. And well, he was a good sport about letting me claim my bounty.
Hey, little Stitchy,
Oh,
how's
yeah,
it going,
Stitchy,
little
yeah.
buddy? Hey, little buddy. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Look me in the eyes while you do it, kitty.
And then Aaron did the unthinkable and put a bounty on my head and swiftly took off like the cheeky bugger he is.
What?
Just stay here and you'll have no problems.
What happened?
Aaron put a bouncy on Kitty.
Meanwhile, now that I knew that I had to go hide because of some enemies I may have just made, Kate took me out to find a new location. Because I don't think I can go back to any of my other bases. And once again, I began rebuilding. And happy in my new little home, I hatched my beautiful baby Pegos. Oh, and did I also tell you that Nat killed the one that I accidentally left at the base? So now I only have two. Actually, maybe just one due to negligence. But we're not going to talk about that. Later that night, I was killing a turtle for keratin, so I could make myself a pterodon saddle before I hatched that one up. when I noticed something in the distance. I went to have a peek and noticed Zany Zebra had dropped something. And being super oblivious to the obvious, I went to go message him to ask if he wanted me to grab it for him, only to have the Ninja Turtle target fight back. And well, by the time the fight was over, it was long gone. It didn't click till much later that he may have dropped it to help me as I was struggling to combat this silly turtle. And not only that, later, he was nice enough to bring me some chitin since a 7 wouldn't quite be enough to make my saddle. I then went and got my first rideable tame, Mook the Moss Chops, and who I promptly got nearly killed. That's okay, he's stronger than he looks. And while I hatched up my Toro, the PT, I started to secure the base down. This will clearly keep people out, right? Once Toro grew all up, we went out loot hunting. We found another Pego, and quickly conjured up a Prezi for Zany as a thanks. I then went up the hill to leave him his gift, crop plot and a compass BP. And of course, that was just a joke. I also gave him a PT saddle I received as well. And with that, Toro and I retired, as this had been a long day of betrayals and friendships.